So I was just driving past, I just met my mum and dad, and I thought I'll come down and have a gander down here. These are some woods we used to play in as kids, just like 2 minutes from the front door. And well, it wasn't as overgrown as, I mean, it came down here, what, probably 4 or 5 years ago last time we came down, and they were, you know, pretty overgrown, but never seen it like this before. I mean, I'll turn the camera around when I finish talking so you can have a look. But it's incredible. I mean, I can remember running through here as a kid along this path, and I probably climbed these bloody trees. There's loads of trees in here I used to climb. Anyway, I'm on the lookout for a camp spot, because at the bottom of these woods there's what were a big stone water tower, and yeah, there's a story about that coming up. I'll tell you about that in the future. But yeah, I'll turn it around and check out these woods, man. They're bloody cool, and then we'll get to water tower and we'll see if we can get under there. I remember running through these paths, and it was raining one time, and we were running about, and it was around this sort of area. So this sort of area here, there were a big bed of nettles, and I went skidding right into it. Well, probably down here where they're coming into it now. Yeah, I went skidding right into my feet first, and it was summer, so I had my shorts on, and I got absolutely riddled in nettle stings. Oh man, seriously. I used to climb that tree. These trees weren't here when I was growing up. These have sprung up in the last, obviously, 30 years or so. But man, this proper brings back memories. As you can see over here, just coming up, it's the water tower. Now, it has been fenced off, I know about that, but there was an opening. Someone had loosened some off so you could get in. I mean, look at that, man. We used to complain in these woods, running around all these paths and diving in undergrowth. We used to have little fires just all around here and playing up there. Well, we usually didn't play up there because they're people's back gardens up there. But yeah, just running around everywhere, and obviously this, it's like a base that we had. We used to complain down here all the time. And yeah, it was just magic. That's really, really fond thinking about this now. And wow, I've got to turn this around. As you can imagine, there were a path here. Used to be able to go straight over there, and in all my life, in my 44 years, I have never ever seen that area like that, ever. That's usually all cut back. There's a path going straight onto there, onto the banking. Oh man, look at this. God, we used to climb up there when we were kids, climb up this tree here. Used to climb up, and you can see where branches go. Sort of like forked off. Used to use them as footholders and grab on there and go on top. There's a big hole at the top of there as well. You can see all crap inside. So there should be, there it is, coming around here. Oh man. Hours and hours playing under here, sat on those pipes. Oh, I've got to get through. Right, you see, that fence here undone. Let's try and get in there. Oh, I know I'll be able to, just a bit of a squeeze. Wow, man, fuck. Excuse my language, but damn, I've not seen this for a few years. Look at it. Yeah, man. Used to sit on this pipe here, and no one would dare go right over there in the corner because it was like, oh no, there's rats. But you know, a few people did. Yeah, loads of hours sat on there, banging on there, rubbing sticks together, trying to get a fire, not knowing what to do. So yeah, they were all flat around here, this path. Oh, Jesus, man. Yeah, there were a path here, very rarely, you can't really see it now, but all this were flat. There weren't any brambles there, and all this were flat. And it went on for about yeah, that path probably went on, yeah, I'd say about a mile, all the way down back of all these people's gardens down where we lived. And there used to be a path all the way down. You used to get out your back garden and walk all the way down here, A bit of walk down here every single day. Used to do this, go to high school every single day, coming down here. And path would go down there. Look at it, as if it don't get used this anymore. Yeah, the path would go down there, and it goes right down a hill, and you get to some stone steps at bottom. So the path came all the way down here, and just in there. So you can just make out some stone steps, and it used to come down here, little path onto here, and away you go into town. Oh man, so many hours around here, running around just playing bloody He-Man, not He-Man, bloody A-Team and that, jumping about, you know, going down there into this bloody thing here. And since people have used it as a bloody bin, there's loads of crap down there. But when we were kids, there were no rubbish at all. You'd have a glass bottle which you'd take home, and then you'd go take it to the shop and get your money back. But I'd love to go exploring all along banking as well, because there was the 2 rock dens which we had. Oh man, it'd be mega. I really want to do a wild camp here. I want to come. This should be flat enough. Get my tent set up. I want to come back. It'd be ace. Because no one's going to come. It's a right shame. Like I said, it's probably 4 or 5 years since we were here. The last time I come, all that was flat, and there were also people who'd been camping down here. But fence them off, and good vibes go, man. Jesus. Yeah, this is quite nostalgic. I mean, there's a story, well, a couple of stories about all this. So, yeah, mad. Yeah, there's this one story. I'll just turn around and see if I can get to it. This hole here, can you see this hole? A hole there. In about 1988, we're down here all playing around, and some new lads had moved into the area. I won't say the names because, you know, they might be watching this, because I still see them every now and then around town and that. But yeah, they moved in, and also found out about this place, and we'd made friends and that, and they come down with a great big hammer and chisel, and spent literally, I bet it were a good 5-6 hours, if not longer, just hammering through that wall. And eventually when they did, I mean, it was full, but there was just a spout of water coming out of there. I bet it was for about 4 days non-stop. Water just came out, it was all trickled down here, and yeah, it was a sight to behold. It really was. And at times we used to climb up, there used to be a rope ladder on top as well, because if you could climb up the tree, you could pull the rope ladder down. Oh man, memories.
24 hours later.
And we're back. 24 hours later, we're back on the stealth camp like I said I was gonna. Here we go, look at that. All rigged up. I've got the iPad as well, so I can watch England-Slovenia game. I'll tell you why it's a stealth camp, because if we go up here, just past those bigger trees, the people's gardens. So here we are, we're back under the water tower. I did try putting my tent up underneath, but it's just not high enough. So I've made use of what room I've got, and it's not set up exactly how I want, but it's going to be good enough. So anyway, this is the view that I've got tonight. I'll show you. This is my view. Found a broken plant pot. I can put my iPad on there. And that's it. Well guys, it's come up to 10 o'clock. The light is disappearing quickly. I've got some pasta that I made. Some pasta with the sirloin steak, which I diced. Fried it with onions, peppers, chilli. Right, nice little peri-peri mix. Yeah, so I'm going to eat these. And we'll get cracked on for the night. Well, that's it, we're bedded in for the night now. Almost finished this bottle of wine. I've got my torch here, I've got my head torch on. Pants on, I've got my hoodie on. Yeah, we're ready to go, man. I'm not going to stay up, I'm not going to have a late night. I'm just going to probably have another bottle of wine, just chill out, just listen to the sounds of nature. Wait for nightfall, just look at all industrial estate come alive. I'm really looking forward to it, man. I've not spent any time down here for many, many years. Christ. We should sit up on top up there, you know, when we're like 15-year-old, listening to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon and Wish You Were Here on the headphones on his big Walkmans. Wow, man. Incredible. Look at the state of it. Looks like I've got more grey than I actually do. Look older than I do. What's all crack with that? God, my nose is a mess. Look at the state. I broke it years ago. Anywho, shall I go and have a look at this cliff hazard over here? The place where we used to jump down when we were kids. Yeah, let's go and have a gander there. Oh man, this used to be just a normal path. Nowhere, not a chance. Not a chance. Wow. See, when we were kids, these trees were here. And we used to come running from over there. We came running and jumping down there. Like proper, like flying through air. It was mental. The only way you'd stop was by grabbing hold of all the grass. And we did. And we did it. No one ever died. No one ever got injured. Superb. Well, here we are, our first stealth camp. Yeah, it's great. I'm just sitting here, other than having this light on. When I turn it off, I'm just sitting here at pitch black, just reminiscing of just years gone by, or just growing up around here. Hours and hours, years and years on this. I keep saying it, but unbelievable. Just sitting here, just totally chilling out. Yeah, there's the industrial hum, but I'm used to that. You know, my bedroom's like, what, 300, 400 yard. My old bedroom, 300, 400 yard that way. I'm used to the industrial hum. It's just, I don't know. I feel home. It's weird. It's a bit like the feeling I had when living at my old house. Well, I felt home. It's strange. Strange feeling. You know, I'm underneath an old water tower that's been abandoned for as long as I've ever known. And now this path that I used to play on as a kid is now totally overgrown and forgotten about. Yeah. It's mad, man. Anywho, so I've had one bottle of wine. I mean that. Have a look at that. Yeah, I'm drinking this at the moment. Get that rather than my face. There we go, yeah. Here's the thing. I've just set my alarm for the morning. I'm not going to wake up early, but I thought, you know, just in case. Check this out. I never set my alarm for 5:30 in the morning. I set one for 5:30 and then 6, 6:15. As long as I'm out of here by about 6:30, I'm going to be happy. When I get home, when I get all my car unloaded of all my gear that I brought tonight, hopefully have a shower. If not, I'll just go straight to work, and then if I'm in time, maybe get a butty before I go to work. But we'll see. So yeah, the plan is get up about 5:30. It's about, I don't know, 12, 12:15 now or something. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, so gander, what's going on here? Let's go underneath. Oop. Oop. tell you something, it looks eerie under here with that light. Wow. Played under here so many times as a kid. It was like a den, you know what I mean? Just, what the hell was that? Could have sworn I heard a hiss. Anywho, yeah, let's go under. I mean, that's weird. I could have sworn, oh, look at that, they're frigging everywhere. Absolutely disgusting. That's weird. When I was younger, it felt a lot bigger in here. Well, I suppose I've grown a bit, honest. But yeah, no, it still feels like it's got a bit of, I don't know, something about it, it's weird. No, it's just mental under here. All the time, the years I've been under here. It's sad to see it like this, to be honest. Sad to see it with no one using it, no path here. Right, I'm going to finish this wine, I'm going to call it a do. What an absolutely superb night it's been. Proper nostalgia. You know, I've been sat here majority of the time after football had finished, just in dark, just sat here with a bottle of wine, just listening. And I felt proper at peace. I've not felt that for a long time. Just sat here, just where I grew up, just. I mean, it's a lot, just changed a lot now, like I've shown you all the trees and all the bushes and that, but the amount of times I've walked down this path here, where I'm sat right now, just the amount of times I've walked this, oh, it's unbelievable. You know, probably from the age of 4, excuse me, virtually every single day from the age of 4 up until about the age of, I don't know, say 16, 17, 18, and then every now and then after that, obviously you leave home and all that business. And the last time I were around here was what, 4 or 5 years ago, and it wasn't like this, you know. I mean, there were a few trees knocking about and that, but all over there where the cliff was that we walked up to earlier, that was all flat, that were all flattened out, that there were a scorch mark on the floor where someone had been camping. Oh, it's just the train going past now. Yeah, it's proper nostalgic, man. Really enjoyed it. I'm going to come back here again. This is brilliant. I've had some idea. I've looked around the area, and I've had ideas. I'm not going to build out, but just about tidying stuff up, you know what I mean, or just camping in that sort of area, you know. Morning, guys. Oh god, bit of crap night's sleep, to be honest. Got sliding down the hill. Right, I'm going to get all packed up and we'll get the hell out of here. And there we go, leave no trace. It's a bit flat, but it shall spring back, no worries. And there's all my rubbish. I've already taken my bag round through the fence. So we'll get on there, we'll get this bag on, we'll get down to the car. Right guys, we'll call it there. Whew. I'll be honest, I'm absolutely shattered. It's about 20 to 6 in the morning now. I'll have just enough time to be able to get home, get changed for work and set off again. If you stuck with us and watched all of this, thank you very much. It's been a cracking night. Hope you have enjoyed it too. Take care everybody. See you again in the next one.